this is Far Horizon. Welcome to Let's Play Ogre Battle Hardtype, Stage 9, Kastolatian C. So I did a little bit of farming in Pogrom Forest. I kind of ruined the alignment on my top two griffins. They're level 13, so I can't really raise their alignment, so I had to fix the alignment of one of my earlier griffins back to 48 or so, and then I made a new griffin and leveled him up to, I think, level 7. So, found a couple things in that, and one of the things I found was an undead staff. And so I already had the undead ring, and now I made a lich. And I have a lich in Kraken units. It was the octopi got level 11, and it just needed to kill 1 or 2 undead to get its alignment up. I guess it actually needed a little XP to get to level 12 to turn into a Kraken. But it's now a Kraken. This is a pretty good defensive point. The problem is there's nowhere to kind of fall back and get pushed into the water. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm trying to use one of the ninjas again. I don't really know that that's the best strategic move. I just, I don't want to have just dragoners out. I gotta have somebody else. So I also dropped 2 of my demons out of my demon unit and put in Ashen Lands. Nixie unit. Actually, I'm sorry, those are still mermaids. They didn't level up. One of my other units here, I think. And then I decided I would go ahead and do the double mage, double Halloween, and we'll see how that goes. There's not a huge difference in agility yet. I did level up the pumpkin heads to level 11, so that I could have more than 5 agility difference. So they have about 80 agility, and the mages have 65 agility. So it might work. We'll see. And then I got everybody out except for the weird tigers, who I will wait and see who I want to pull back and put them out at night. And I have a lot of flying and water units, so probably I should be fine holding that place. The only thing is I know they kind of come around in different ways, so I probably will have to pull someone back to the base. And after I take the town, I guess I can always just put my opinion leader back to the original base instead of holding them up here. And so let's just send the flying units out searching, because I think they'll have water units come from both sides, and they'll have flying units come over the middle of the island, and then they'll have their own land units also come over the middle of the island, I think. I really want to get the Lich Kraken going. That would be pretty awesome. Probably should just station him in the Isthmus. So they'll all come through that area approximately, I think. At this point, I really don't need any new characters. I have almost 100 characters. I'm gonna have to start cutting some people. Probably some of the male humanoids that have been supplanted by dragons. And it's gonna put them closer to Nixie. I don't remember if they were 10 or if they were 9 or what. So we'll have to see where they are. Maybe. Oops. Okay, 2 Nixies. And the last one just probably used a little bit more XP. I don't think any of them had alignment problems, no. Because they come ready built to just turn into Nixies in terms of charisma and alignment, which is nice. Because most other classes you gotta raise or lower alignment and raise charisma. Let's see, let's put them out here. Let's keep the Lich central so that you can deal with pretty much anything that comes. Something yet. move these guys up. No reason to just leave them sit back. And then the decision will be whether I leave them here on the isthmus, or whether I go ahead and take them over to the main island. Right, you can see my reputation go up a little bit there. I've not had any luck with tarot cards, so hopefully I'll get something. Okay, don't really need that, but it's better than another negative fortune or negative reputation card. And it's a pretty nice tarot card. Hangman hasn't really worked out for me, although, I mean, it might be nice if I'm going to kill bosses with physical defense or something. Or physical attacks. Oh, well, you should have let me know earlier. I've got lots of mermaids. I could have eaten them already. Or maybe that was Gary's theory. But it hasn't worked out for him so far. So maybe we'll just take that with a grain of salt. Let's pull over some units, and we'll leave the most outside unit out there, just in case somebody tries to sneak around. Did I get that? No, I did not get that. And we might as well look out and see what it is, too. Alright, level 10 Eagleman, level 11 Samurai. So, physical and thunder. Not that much thunder, so it wouldn't be a big deal for like this unit to meet him. And they don't have any way to kill undead, so actually I'm going to open with the undead and then have the other two units come in after. And I found a walled city. I don't think I'll liberate it, so I can direct them to it. And I'm going to just move these guys back so that the undead get there first. And we should shortly have our first fight. Alright. Alright, this whole unit is weak to black and fire. Sure could work out pretty well for me. So I got a blacks on the Death Claw or Evil Claw on one skeleton, and then the Flame Sword on the other skeleton. And its weak is really working out, and then a little bit of agility, and a little bit of... I've got the Protect Ring on the Raven Man, which is the only thing I have that has both defense against physical and defense against thunder. Ow. I don't think I have any. It's +6 thunder. The only other thunder item I have is the Thunder Charm, which is 5 thunder, so it's about as good as I could do. And even though that went really well, I guess I do have to send it back to heal. And I guess the downside of that sort of unit is that I didn't really spread the damage around, so Canopus can't just come in and obliterate it. But this unit, put it in that state.
Write it out.
Alright, put the Protect Ring on the Cleric in case they're on weak. And we'll go strong. To go first. That's another new character that I leveled up, the Eagle Man. So level 11, I think, as I was going through Pilgrim Forest killing things, and I thought, you know, I need some more Eagle Men, so why not just double duty and get some Eagle Men while, or one Eagle Man rather, while leveling up the Griffin and fixing the alignment of the other Griffin and making some Kraken. And unfortunately, totally messed that up so that they get away. Well, I guess it could be a lot worse. Three mages. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, so this is what we want this unit for. Unfortunately, it's interesting. Oh, okay, it's the mage versus the wizard. Well, I can definitely kill the two wizards. I don't know if I'll be able to kill the mage.
Write it out.
And definitely not going to be able to catch that other unit because here comes the cavalry. I love Nixies. They have such high agility. And it's a little unfortunate, but can deal with it. Of course, being in the sea helps them as well, I'm sure. But yeah, I'd really like to try some sort of Princess plus double or triple Nixie unit. I think that would be pretty insane, especially if I can... Like, I might do something bizarre, like level up somebody as a Dragon Master, and then turn them into a Princess at like level 28, and let them melee. It does, the Princess has 3 white melee attacks, which is not too shabby. I don't quite get there.
Write it out.
Let's see which one I get. Nope, got him. Maybe I should do strong, just in case I miss twice. No. And I gotta be a little wary here. Yeah, that's probably not the best engage for me. Level 10 Kraken. This would be awesome to have undead. It's a mermaid, not a Nixie. That's good at least. I don't think it's that bad. I should at least be able to run away before they get all 10 physical attacks. I should probably pull Canopus back too, since I don't have any chance to deal with that. Fleeing unit. Just kind of regroup over here. Oops. Pull the Lich up here into this kind of central area where everybody is funneling. And pull them up. Hopefully can still see if someone's coming by a little bit below. Alright, since they have 2 Kraken up front, I equip both my shields, the Cold Shield and the Spite Shield. I'll go first. Okay, oh my god, that hurt. Yeah, well, they are a second tier unit, so I'm just glad that I have the shields on, because otherwise that would be ridiculous. And the logic was, I don't have any lightning items, so... Oh, that's not good. I might as well put shields on since I'm not going to be doing ridiculous damage to them. Okay, barely got away without a death there. So they're definitely on weak. I guess anybody really can come up with who has a targeted attack anyway can kill the leader, and that'll reduce their ability to focus each round. Right, so who do I have down here? Do I want to pull up to the tip of the island to kill them? Well, at least the Golem ought to do really well against the Kraken, so why don't we try that? Put them on the tip of the land here. Maybe they'll come up here. If not, then the Lich can deal with them. Alright, with 2 Dull Mages, I went ahead and put on all my anti-fizz. We got both shields up front, and then I have the white and the black capes on the back row, and then I have Wishing. Okay, well I got it anyway. Okay, that was definitely key because I think they would have killed the front line. And I put ninja armor on the shaman, although it doesn't really matter now because they can only do damage with 1 character. Although I can only do damage with 1 character, so... Alright, well that certainly went a lot better than it could have. And let's just manage their path a little bit more here. Pull them back a little bit. So I really want the Dull Mage to get the Kraken. Oh, it's interesting they're stopping there. So pull them onto the thing to heal. And these guys as well. I'm going to kind of skirt around. So we got red dragons coming down below. Okay, and who are they going after? I'm going to change some paths here. And she's going to skirt around a little more, obviously. Alright, this will be a good test of the golem's physical resistance. And certainly on land, I think that will help a ton, and that also obviously helps a ton. I did put the cold shield on my leaders. I thought that that's where they would attack with the Nixie, or the mermaid, rather. And then hopefully that doesn't, I know that mermaids are high alignment units, but he's only level 8, so hopefully that actually raises his alignment. His alignment got back to 40 after a fairly long series of... And why am I not just going to weak at this point? Whoa. With the shield on weak, he still does. That's ridiculous. That's why I didn't go to weak. Alright, the herd. That's definitely the tankiest character I have with the plus 16 physical resistance shield, and still got hammered pretty decently. And charm is really what let me go the whole fight. Without charm, there's no way. So, better come on up with the Lich to get the other unit. And let's see if we can kind of skirt around. Oh no. Yeah, I can't fight them in the water. Yeah, it's too bad that Maelstrom is not water only, or doesn't. I'm sorry, too bad it hits flying units, because that would be a clever way to get around it. I'm gonna have to try to fight them on land. I think I might just barely get away from them. Or they may just decide to skirt the island completely, which would not be good. So I don't want them. Make sure nobody's... Alright, so I don't get to showcase the Lich plus Kraken doing back row mayhem, but I really think that's for the best, given how ridiculously strong their Kraken was in the last fight, that we both meet on land, and then he can do basically no damage, hopefully. Got the spiked shield on my Kraken, so... Or actually, no, I put the hero sword, which gives plus 18 strength. I figure with being on land and with the plus strength, I might not need the plus fizz. It's a decent compromise, I think. I put the evil sword on the dragon, so I don't have any lightning swords, so that's what I can do. Alright, well, can't argue with those results. Then the question is, do I pursue? It hurt a lot. See if they're gonna come back. Oh man, the solo Kraken is really tearing it up out there in the open water. All 8 tentacles paddling. Here comes the red dragons. Yeah, they're just gonna go heal. I guess that's okay. As long as I have the right people there to deal with them next time. Is this the same kind of unit? It's this. It's pretty much, except I can't use undead. It's alright. I need to use undead, I don't think. So let's look at the stats. So So, the level 12 Kraken has 128 strength with the Hula Sword. If I look at... Golem's only level 10, and then I give him a shield, so only at 100 strength. But I still thought his physical resistance was better than that. Oh, I guess he's got 100 alignment, whereas the Kraken probably has more like 50 or 60. I just barely stopped in time. Oh, he's not gonna fight me. Oh, come on. There we go.
Fight it out.
Although really this should look exactly like last fight, I think. Except I might do a little bit of weak. And I guess that I'll probably take a little less damage from Ogre than I did from mermaids. I guess one positive thing about this fight is that there's no actual healer, so I'll kill them off faster. And I think that's the Dragoner where I wanted to lose alignment. She has 75 alignment. Hopefully that's right, because I think she just lost a bunch of alignment. And a little bit more. I'm definitely making it hard for Canopus having to track down these Kraken in the water. That might just be... Oh, it's a Kraken. Well, at least he can get the angle on that one. Buddy, I think I'm going to send my hero back to base just to see if I can see people coming. And the dragon, this one's strong against fire. Any of these guys will do. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better with the golem unit this time. And Canopus totally stopped chasing, which I guess is okay. You can just come kill these guys instead. And so I'll probably forget later. I'm going to move them around. There's only one guy left, no reason to put anybody back except Canopus, since he's got a lightning attack against the Kraken. And these guys do cold damage, so it seems like an ideal unit to engage the red dragons with. Fight them instead. I think that would work out. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is a fight where I should have fought them in the water. But I think it'll work out anyway, just because liches are so dang strong. Okay, good miss there. I'm gonna leave it on strong because they only have one hit all, and I don't want to take a bunch of damage from it. Well, one hit all each, rather. I can put it on weak as soon as the cockatrice goes the second time. And I think actually I should just be able to kill them all off. If I didn't miss. Definitely would have killed them all if I had done that in the water. Okay, that's a great way to do it in the water. Although, they'll probably do Quake in the water, but there's nobody in this unit that'll be destroyed by Quake. Okay.
Fight it out.
Alright, so we got red dragons. I do cold damage, and I should probably go first except for the Dragoner go first. Yeah, ouch. And that's really, I missed the dragon. Like I said, it's an anti-based attack, so they actually can dodge it pretty well. But still, this has gone in my favor. Alright, there should just be one more attack by the first red dragon, and I have free reign. So I kill one of the dragons, and hopefully... No, actually, that's right, because it's not a Kraken. Yeah, I messed his alignment up, and hopefully that didn't ruin it more. It did. Went down 2 alignments. But I guess they were level 10 red dragons, whereas he's level 12 octopus. Unfortunate. I guess I could use an alignment item, but I don't really want to. I'm not going to use the octopi that much. There's nothing particularly special about that octopus. Alright, I don't have any items that work super well. So I'll choose the 2 of the stronger items I have. I'm sorry. I don't have any items that work super well against Kraken, because I don't have any thunder weapons yet. I really need to find a Notos or Dwarven Sword or something like that. Thunder Spear, there's a couple. Okay, on some good misses. Yeah, they definitely look like lower level griffins with the way they did not do much damage. Alright, let's get some actual maelstrom attacks in. Alright, time for some maelstroms. Ouch, you're not supposed to go first. And you're not supposed to miss either, but... It does have over 100 intelligence, so... It's a bit unfortunate you missed both of them. Let's see if we can... Okay, got one of them. The Dragoners do have pretty ridiculous stats, I have to admit. So at this point, we just need 1 hit. So, probably killing his line, but actually it doesn't matter. You can't level up anymore anyway, so... Yeah, 30. Whoa, 32 alignment. How did he get down to 32 already?
Write it out.
He was at 50 or 64 or something. That's ridiculous. Okay, it'll be interesting to see how this works. Oh, they went first. And I put out, well, I guess the mage already is gone, it doesn't matter. The Quake actually didn't do that much damage. I definitely was worried about that. But it looks like it's not a huge concern. I guess I put the Euro sword on that Dragoner, and that is my highest level Dragoner, so she has pretty good strength. And then probably the fact that we're in the water helps. So negative on... Well, it's probably equally negative on both of them. Alright, see if I can cut off the knight, or the paladin that's going over there, without fighting the Kraken unit in the sea. And then I'm also going to send up my undead. Try to fight this Kraken group, because they're almost all at 10 physical attacks, and then the 2 mermaid ice attacks, so undead will be perfect for them. Looks like they're not quite ready.
Write it out.
Don't have any thunder swords, so I've got hero swords, which are plus 18 strength equipped. And since I managed to get them on land, I think we're doing just fine. Should do pretty much, well, okay, the Kraken is stacked, but it still won't do that much damage to the golem. Alright, now definitely time to go to weak. And I guess the Nixies, they're a boosted class, probably, so do a little bit of damage, rather, but not that much. So that's definitely repeatable. Just kind of sit and see if they decide to come back or not. And just watch out here. Let's see, how many guys have blood? the knight, but I don't want to hit the Kraken, so I have to fight them in the water.
Write it out.
I don't think I really need items for this unit. I guess I could have put the ice orb on the Raven, and that probably would have been a good idea. Well, they're on weak anyway. Because I don't really want to be on weak, because I don't want to kill them. So, I pretty much clean this unit up for free. And that's all the attacks, but it can be on weak for next time. This Kraken do have ridiculous stats, it's about to get charm. Bad feeling about that. Yeah. That was not highly successful. This did not obliterate me with Maelstrom. Although it may have been actually better to obliterate with Maelstrom so I could get away. Well, that's unfortunate.
Write it out.
Yeah, and I should take out one of the Krakens. Maybe both. Probably just one. I guess I should have equipped some sort of sword or something, just to make it go a little bit faster, but probably not. Then I have to swap it back out to the other unit, so it means maybe I have to do one more fight, but I'll take no damage, so it'll be fine. But it's good to see the undead unit being useful. This is the only unit that I'm able to completely get for free. I'm sure if I look more closely I can find something else, but definitely this unit would not work well. We get Thunder and Ayanuki onto the leader.
Write it out.
Alright, one more hit. There we go. And one more battle to just take out the leader. Well, forgot to bring them up to heal. And it looks like they may be heading to my base. They don't seem to be coming right toward me. That's no good. Let's see. Mountain. I don't know if I can get there in time. I don't know if there's any reason to try with the mountain. So we got these guys. Just try to skirt the coast and interrupt them or something. They don't have enough HP. Also mountain. Alright, I'll send both these units. Alright, I'm not normally gonna do this, but I think it justifies it. Done! Dead! Yay for fast forward. Nixies. I think these guys would actually fare better.
Write it out.
Alright, decided to go with the broken swords. I think that they're weaker against fire than against black, but I'd like to have the extra defense it gives me. And I put excuse me, all sorts of plus physical items in the back row. I guess they're on here. I suppose I should go to strong. Killing him. I do have other mages and such. If they were to kill him, I could just fly back to base. Yeah. But I guess I can't count because that was the second Molineer, not the first. And speaking of going back to base to get caster, I'm going to go over here, and I might end up having to grab someone from the other unit, but at least I've delayed him. Let's see how this guy's healing. I guess. Oops, not that guy. Well, if he'd been healing up, I could have sent an officer over there to assassinate him, but that does not seem to be the case. Because these are both heading to the base. It's not really all that awesome. Okay, well, at least. What is it doing? I guess maybe it wants to fight in the ocean, or I don't know what it's doing. But I'm at least in position to take out the samurai, I guess. And with the same item setup as last time's, the broken sword seemed to work out well in defense. But I'm also going to go with the protect ring like I did last time, except this time I put it on the leader, because I know that it will focus her. And it just going to depend on how much... Oh, never mind. Clerics are fine. But it wasn't really that bad. Probably should have gone back to strong, but it doesn't really matter if they miss. Okay. So I'm just going to heal a little bit, and then maybe I will, I don't know, do something crazy like go after the Kraken unit. Can always run away after a round. To look at how much undead would help. So it would certainly. Oh, never mind. I got clerics. I can't do undead. This probably has the same unit. I don't think that's a great idea. This unit could probably take them, but it may be a little late and end up with hitting the other Kraken unit, which this wouldn't be necessarily. But if they're actually coming here, maybe I'll just sit on the edge of land here. No, I'm just kind of patrolling the seas or something. Alright, that's probably better. Nixie stabbed him for 14. Well, didn't make much progress there. Doesn't help when your double mage misses every single person.
Write it out.
Alright, back to the broken sword staple. I'll do the first round on strong. Ouch. And then go to weak after the first round. And as long as he does less than, I don't know, 48 or so damage with my Yuki, I should be okay. Okay, let's let him do the Molineer on Reader, and then I'll go to weak. I definitely should have gone to weak at the end of the first round to let the mage do damage. Got one of them, and maybe they'll fly around or something. I certainly have to fly around and heal, but if not, the Mermaid Nixie unit on base should really clean them up anyway. So we got a few more people here. Stuff we've seen before, is black. Red dragons. Okay. This guy's okay. So, unless the unit we don't want to meet in the water, try to meet the other unit in the water, or that may backfire. Yeah,
Write it out.
the Shaman sure has agility. Okay, well, it's an unfortunate miss. I was thinking we'd actually take her out this time, but now I'm gonna have to hit her twice more, I think. Or just not hit her, and let them heal back up to where they were. Well, I guess I didn't take any actual damage, so it's hard to complain too much. Just move toward them. Alright, I got him in the water, and I think last time I was fighting this unit, I said I didn't have to level up the Kraken anymore. What I meant was I don't have to level him up into a new class. So I'm still, of course, going to level him up. I just don't have to care about his alignment or charisma because he doesn't need to change classes. Right. Taking a bunch of the damage. Certainly the Griffin unit might have been able to do a little better. I missed all of them every single time. I put the Protect Ring on the Dragoner because I expected her to take all different types of damage. She's the only one up front, and then they have mages and wizards. That worked out pretty well. Although when you have a back row Kraken and a Lich, things often do. I guess I can do that. It's gonna hurt. And with Protect Swords again against the melee, and then, or not Protect Swords, Broken Swords, and then the Protect Ring on the leader because I know she's going to be the target of 3 attacks. And I thought they would go first, which was not true. And cost me some significant damage to the leader. Ouch. Guess it doesn't really matter at this point. times, but surely someone can chase them down. It's got so much space between the base and their base. No, don't worry about them coming out. Get rid of Kraken.
Write it out.
Alright, kind of the worst time of day for Canopus since he's down to 0 alignment. But I think we'll probably do okay anyway. Yep. That's the main guy I wanted to take out. Next is Bonus. And I think the Griffins are low enough level that we should actually be gaining alignment for that. Yep. 93. Okay, that one did not gain alignment. This is 9. Well, that was probably the thing to do, is just get their alignment to something ridiculously high, and then they'd get to level 13 before it went back down to 20 or something. But a little late for that, for the Griffins that I started with. Right, someone who needs some experience. Like one of the Nixie groups. Day 1 gone. Hopefully they're sending some more units out. There's one. Okay, time to send the undead up. Let's take a flyer. There we are. Undead will counter that unit nicely. And eventually I would think that Night unit would get up off its ass and start attacking again, maybe, if I was at full health. That's probably not going to help his alignment. Oh well, it's not like I'm going to use the octopi all that much. Just go down to 40, yeah, 47. Alright, let's just send him back and we can get somebody else. Even if we keep it Nixies, we can put, I don't know, a worm or something. Nope, still just sitting there. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure they're still on weak and then kind of fast forward through this. Alright, got a level, killed the leader, which actually may not have been a great idea, but that's what I get for fast forwarding it. And with my luck, this will be like a cleric unit, yeah. Okay, can't catch them the traditional way, but I can cut over land and just make sure they don't. Okay, I'll have to watch that. Oh great, now he's going after the leader too. Let's go back there, finish healing up. But so let's see if we can ruin 2 more Griffins' alignment. And then here we need somebody with high alignment, and we also don't want to fight in the water. Let's see. It's a pretty high alignment group. Try to make sure they stop moving. This could get kind of dangerous. Let's see. No healers. No healers. I guess we can see how good of white defense rock golems have. I know rune golems have a lot, but not say no, because Shaman have 0 strength, basically. So that's a little unfortunate, but, you know, more than made up for it by Yao. Maybe not more than made up for her. We just definitely did a lot of damage to them, but gonna have to hightail it. That's unfortunate. It's gonna drop me in the water, I bet. But I do have a lot of other units here I can pull up. And I guess I should have equipped a plus white item for the golem. Let's just see if they come close enough to hitting us. They do. Alright, get my Nixies into the mix here. And the ninja is the vulnerable one, so I gave him the white cape / robe. Which I don't think actually counts as a white item, so he should still be able to do some damage. Wow, 31 damage to the Eagle Man, who's not weak to white. I'm a little worried about, yeah. Okay, only 37, so... Ninjas, I guess, are not critically weak to white, like Ninja Masters. Although actually Ninja Masters aren't critically weak to white, really. They're fairly weak to it, but not like evil ones, which have like 20 or 25. Ninja Masters are like 30 something, so Ninja might be 40, plus 17 from item is more than enough. And of course we orphan the Kraken. Do I even have any flying units? Zoo. But they're probably not going to catch him, so the undead can kill him, I guess. Not particularly efficient, but still hit the leader, or his Maelstrom will hit the leader, but I can deal with it. Alright, so it's going taking too steep of an angle. Okay, I'm going to have to go right through everybody. I'm not sure how that will fly. Alright, time to get the Nixies and one mermaid, who hopefully will level up soon. Back into it and put some varieties of plus physical resistance on people. I think... okay, I was gonna say I would think I was gonna go first, but... I guess I was wrong. And it won't even matter, because it won't do enough damage to kill them. But I think I'll still win. Especially because the octopus will get more attacks. Aha, well, caught up with you. Don't have anything equipped. Probably don't need anything equipped. Okay, that's a good miss. I forget that it's higher level. Bah. So, not gonna kill 2 of them. Yeah, I think I can kill them next time with that configuration, but I might actually prefer just putting everybody up front. So I can focus all my attacks, just kill the cockatrice, which goes back to normal colors, although I do kind of like the multicolored, multi-hued cockatrice. That's unfortunate, but at least we'll still mostly probably kill him. Alright. Now he's kind of stuck in the ocean with some dead birds, not going anywhere. So why isn't this guy flying away yet? Well, there he goes.
Write it out.
Okay, this should really work out for me. The only only fortunate thing is that they do Nightmare, so I just can't do much damage to the leader. And then of course Quake won't hit anyone. Oh, close. It may take a while to kill the golems. Well, actually, all I gotta do is equip some white swords probably, but I'm actually gonna pass on that and try to go kill this headless unit that's kind of swimming back toward the base. I should be able to do it this round, I think. What if I don't miss, or maybe not? Oh. I think I'd probably be slightly better off with Canopus in the back, because I think he does more lightning damage than physical, but it shouldn't matter this time. Or, I'm sorry, not that he does more lightning damage, because they're both strength-based attacks, they're just different elements. It's that the Paladin has more physical resistance than lightning resistance. Well, I think his lightning resistance is actually pretty good. It's like 53 versus 42 or something. Another one of these units. Not that unit. I guess that's not horrible. He's kind of way behind enemy lines now. That's probably a good place to put them off, maybe. And we got clerics. We do not have clerics. That's actually the other unit we should kill. And it's a little out of his lane. That's probably not awesome. Dang it. If only I had paused it before doing that. Well, let's look at this Griffin. It is the one with high alignment, so I actually like to keep using that Griffin. Well, I can certainly kill... No, I can't. I don't think I do quite that much damage. I think they're on weak. Yeah. I haven't bought any heals so far, or cures. I've just been using what I've found, but... I guess I can use one. I certainly have enough gold to buy some. Just use it and try not to be so silly next time. Look further ahead. Don't assume where they're going. Yeah, actually equip something. Well,
Write it out.
alright. I don't really know who'll go first, but I guess I'll just make sure I take out one of those guys. Oh, okay. So that's not good, but at least I did take out one of them, so I shouldn't die. That was a really good miss. Okay, we'll just keep it strong. That was rather unfortunate. Oh well. Be much easier for someone else to kill, and just wasted, like, 4,000 gold is not that bad, I suppose. And let's just swap these two or something.
Write it out.
Probably an octopus or a Nixie. Don't need any more Nixies. I have like 6 some of them actually. Just keep 4 at most, maybe. Just 4. I think 4 would be fine. And, well, that's always good.
Write it out.
Oops. I was going to equip some stuff. I was. And I failed at looking ahead. I don't know why I didn't think that this had a Kraken macro. Get both ice storms off. I'm going to heal and approach out of here. That's the one thing good about Maelstrom. You know, you can always run away after one. Well, at least with a 5-character unit, I suppose. Put them in the bag, and there's my gold again. Nice. Great. Sure. Kind of random adjustment, but it'll work. Stop. Okay, just in time.
Write it out.
Alright, fighting them on land shouldn't be that bad at all. That'll probably still go first. Okay, maybe not. Actually, why am I afraid of them? I'm just gonna do some physical attacks on guys with broken swords who have good defense. I should maximize delicious damage, which I haven't done. And now they have attacks. Just stay on me. Why not just stay on me? Well, that should help lower her alignment. Youch. A little bit there. Yeah, I think I'll only get one more attack. Oh wait, no, it's a Kraken. It's a lot more attacks. So it just needs to not miss. Right. Key is to take that unit on land. So much better than the last fight. And let's just go straight out here. I think I'm guaranteed to intercept it at that point. It's got to turn in here at some point. Yeah, there we go. And then we just have to back away before that cleric comes up and destroys me. It's probably one of these Nixie plus Shaman plus Kraken units or something. So, yeah, that's not gonna work. So I've got that unit right below me, and then I'm gonna kill maybe, probably not even one of these guys. And I'm gonna have to do like 2 more fights to kill them. But I don't know if there's any way I can dodge the enemy while doing that. I'll just have to see where they bounce. Theoretically, you can bounce them far enough away that I can just keep going straight at them. Yeah, it's still kind of risky.
Write it out.
They don't have a full set of guys. Should be able to just do this. I think I'll go. I didn't always go before him last time, so. There we go. And hopefully I can get enough XP. Well, I guess not actually. Probably. Well, I can't hit the multicolored bird, then probably not. Well, next fight. Might get up to. I should probably check to see where she is. Yeah, probably won't work. Well, he'll probably go heal, I would think. Yep. So that's unfortunate. unfortunate. Actually, it's not. She's not. How'd she avoid getting damaged? I guess he kept missing. The cockatrice kept missing. I know it was the only one that was going to do damage because I killed the
Write it out.
dull mage. So actually that worked out perfectly. And this unit is living on the edge a little bit. I needed that nightmare. But I should be able to just keep pushing them. Now that I'm out of the normal path of the other swimmers, then I think I can kill this unit off without the shaman catching me. Just watch their path really closely. Now it looks like they're going for their normal path. They're not coming over to intercept me.
Write it out.
It's just unfortunate that it isn't the next one of these units, because then I could kind of, maybe ambush them in a corner or something where I can knock them into the edge and just fight them again and again and again until I kill them. I did a little more damage as night fell, I think. Right, now I gotta be careful. Gone. Paladin has a lot of agility. Oh, okay. What did I say about going first? You should just probably just ignore whatever I said about going first. But at least they can't damage me anymore, so. Problem is, oh, it's right. He only has 2 hits. Just don't miss. Alright, and that should be Nixie time. I have triple Nixie, which will actually make this unit a perfect counter for that unit. Of course, I have good agility. It's not uber. And then I really don't want to level the octopus. And you could argue that I want to kill the octopus, but it's just, I'm not going to use them that often, so I'm not going to obsess over his alignment and retraining him and all that. I can always just go over for another octopus and level it up. Alright, we'll get that later, I guess. Looks like there's somebody coming out after me. I'm going to be disappointed. And this unit's here already. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. If they get close enough. Alright, let's play with the Halloweens. This actually should work out really well for the Halloweens because we've got 2 very large HP beasts. We do 100 damage to. Nice. And then they do have significantly higher agility than the mages, but just as I was saying that, it didn't go first, but, you know, I still got to go for one of them. I guess the one thing about this unit is that it doesn't have quite enough punch to take out everybody. And we probably would have gotten the second Kraken if we'd gone in exact right order. But you could argue they could take out the shaman and put in a dragoner. That's ridiculous. They both have shields on. He's got the physical shield and the cold shield. He's still just ripping through them. Wow, those are pretty uber Krakens. going to equip anything because really, I just need to hit them. Of course, hitting them is not always the easiest thing when you're a dragon. Alright, get her caught up a little bit. This will be for the angel too. Make sure we're not run into some clerics or something here. Yeah, we got too many. Oh, wait a minute. I actually did want to send that back to the base because I don't want to level up the octopus too much. Alright, let's just remove the octopus and put in somebody who can actually let them move around at will. So, I think all my other griffins have horrible, horrible alignment because I overused them yet. I don't know that it really matters. So that looks better. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to add it to the unit element. Let's go ahead and redeploy them. Sans octopus. And just fly them back up here. And we'll pull these guys down for base guard duty. So I want Canopus to be around to do finishing. I have that many more units to go. Oops, I should have paused it. There are definitely at least 3 coming already. There's that one, at least on the base. So this is all physical, mostly physical and lightning. So actually should be pretty good there. This unit might actually equip it this time.
Write it out.
Alright, get the broken sword up front on the red dragon. And it's a protect ring on Dragoner, because I think that's where everything's going, yep. And it's kind of unfortunate that the leader at least HP, because now I can't entirely focus on the guy. But broken sword is working out pretty well. And it's a good miss. And probably get that guy. Definitely not get him, but didn't really take that much damage, so it's a good use of the protect ring and the broken sword. Right, looks like I'm pretty home free over here. And I'll just have to watch because it's possible I'll run into some oncoming enemy with that trajectory. So keep it up here so I can see
Write it
a
out.
little bit more. And let's go back to strong because a lot of them go first. I guess the protect ring is white damage, so I'm not going to do a lot of damage with Dragonmaster, and I should have remembered to wait for Ionuki to go weak. They're dividing their damage out enough that it just won't make that much difference. Especially with, I mean, they get 3 hits, I get 3 heals. They do a little bit more damage than I can heal, but not that much more. And I do need to get the dragon some levels because his alignment is tending up. It's not out of the range, which is like I think 65, but it's getting closer. So I'd like to see his alignment lower, especially since large beasts don't have charisma requirements. have to worry about massacring a ton of low-level people and losing all your charisma and being unable to level up. And I totally forgot to go back to strong. Let's talk more strategy. So they have one guy left to go, but I'd rather focus on him. And of course she's gonna hit, yeah. Well, I guess I can just keep it on strong, and then we'll at least avoid killing him, and we can do most of the damage. Yeah, well, she can't damage the human anyway, and nobody else can hit them. Ouch. Let's see, make sure we don't have anybody here who's critically weak or something. I don't think so. Yeah, back row. It's not really the ideal way to deal with this unit, but not like we're gonna take much lightning damage. And no alignment hit for the Griffin, that's always good. I think the agility on the Nixies ought to make this work pretty well. And that's a little unfortunate, but so we can take one lightning. Huh, or a storm because he's on strong, which can damage my guys all hardly. There's at least one more water unit coming.
Write it out.
And I'll just fly up there and see if there's another water unit coming or not. I'd hate to wait around if everybody's dead.
Write it out.
Well, they need to heal, but I'd first like to see if there's anybody left. Termites! Well, unfortunately I already have an extra termites, so pretty sure it's useless. And can't be sold for anything. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are 2 more levels with walls, but I just remember City Milano having annoying walls. Aha! There is 1 more unit. I should be able to fight him with these 2 units. And... oh, there's actually more units. Well, no reason to fight them all with those units way, way away from where I can heal. Wait, here. Let's give the dull mage a chance, huh? Try giving him... try giving him the white cape this time, see if that makes much difference. Alright, I got the white cape on Rock Golem, and we'll see if that makes a big difference here or not. I'm sure they'll still do some decent damage to him. That's unfortunate. That's wrong. People going first. Okay, more than half the damage. And of course, the Kraken probably does a little bit more damage. It doesn't help at all with that damage. And I can't count. Also not good. It doesn't help with me taking damage. Well, bye-bye. So there the golem did not look all powerful, but that's because they're abusing his weakness. And that golem actually has a weakness, whereas the rune golem does not have weakness. So I kind of want to get this guy a little bit more XP. Alright, I put the protect ring on the red dragon because he's going to take white, physical, and cold damage. He certainly shouldn't take as much white as the golem, but this item doesn't protect as much against white either. His most damage he'll take probably is from... okay, except that he did get to take a blizzard, which is good. Divides up the damage some, and then I just need to... I think... should be able to take the damage, just need to kill some of the guys up front, and then I'll be okay. Okay, well maybe it's not going to work out as well as I hoped. Really? 29 damage? Wow. Okay, well, so much for lowering the alignment of the dragon. Not good. Not good.
Write it out.
Well, this should wipe out the rest of the unit besides the Kraken, which is, I suppose, the usual end case for this unit. And I probably should put it on strong to get 2 hits on him. But I don't think it doesn't really matter, it just means whoever fights him has to do 2 or 3 hits instead of 1. And the undead guys can take care of that. He's getting a little bit low. I really should have gone and healed him, but I don't think I'll be able to do any damage to him. And probably time to go check to see who else is left. And I'm going to move Canopus back. That's what we got here. Other cleric unit, great. Someone somewhere. Oh, we moved them back. That's unfortunate. knights. Knights who would not take much weight damage, but it'll be too late probably. Hopefully, at least if I'm still fighting them by the time I get there, something's wrong. And Krakens have pretty good weight defense, so I think this would work out a lot better. Dragoner's white defense is pretty good. It's not awesome, but it's pretty good. Kraken does have insane physical damage. Your Nixies still where we still has to go. Well, they certainly don't have the agility to hit those two. I'd say mid-level agility units. While the Kraken is certainly their Kraken probably has higher agility. Alright, so if I just need another of these fights to get or we could orphan another Kraken, because I should have swapped those two, put the Kraken on the bottom, and then Kraken would be fighting the Kraken and killing the Kraken before the leader, but it doesn't really matter, it just means the undead get more XP. Okay, we do have 2 more units coming. Oh wait, are they retreating? Maybe I killed the leader and didn't... Oh, no, they were retreating. That's rather bizarre. I don't remember fighting that unit recently. Huh. Well, we'll have healed up completely by the time I get here. And somehow I missed this unit. It's probably... yeah, it's...
Write it out.
At that rate, not going to kill it off before it goes. What? Oh man. I can't even run away because it only does damage to 1 unit. I had no idea it would do that much damage. Well, playing way too casual. I should have just... all I had to do was use... that's funny. I'm gonna kill the other unit. All I had to do... was put on, like, the spike shield or something. I don't know if I'll have quite enough damage to kill him, actually. Oh, well, it's not like this is a great unit for the enemy. Although, well, it is a... I think Nixies are moderately weak to black, so it actually would have given me 6 attacks against the leader, so... because it depends who else is in her unit. Alright, and that bounce may not quite work out for me. We'll see. But then, I think that's in the path it's going to go. Unit's going back and slow. Alright, this actually worked out pretty perfectly.
Write it out.
Alright, so they can only do physical damage. I went ahead and put on high strength swords. I might have been better off with shields, but I do have cleric, and I'm going first, so I'm going to risk weak. And I guess ice is just not going to do... I mean, it did okay damage, just not going to do more damage first though. It's not too bad, actually. The ninja does not have good defenses, and he is in a position where he's at least healable. From this point, I will probably lose damage in the fight because I only have the 2 front guys doing damage. So at some point, it might make sense for me to run away. Probably right here. I can always just come back.
Write it out.
Dead, but still kicking. I don't think I've really been in that situation before where I had multiple fights between two leaderless units that are on autopilot. But I guess I usually tend to have my units die a lot closer to my base, so there's not enemy behind them. And it's still not going to be enough. I guess I really should have equipped some sort of item.
Write it out.
And not quite enough, but Ice Storm should do it. I don't think I can kill both. Well, I can't kill any of them. I was hoping... Well, that's right, he only gets 2 attacks, so... Well, next time. Alright, I'm getting tired of this. Just give them broken ones. And then some sort of anti-item. I don't know, they're probably all equipped. I guess that gives 11 int. And that gives 8 or 9. Good enough, perhaps. Alright, let's get this over with.
Write it out.
Dead vs. Dead, round 3. Yeah, when you do almost no damage, you know, a little bit more certainly helps. Where are you going?
Write it out.
And then they kind of stopped as soon as they got out of deep water. I don't know what the deal is with that. I mean, yes, the Kraken is going to be more formidable in deep water, but of course, when I could have killed it in 1 or 2 hits, I did not go first. That's no good. Youch. Alright, somebody hit him. Well, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Alright, not going to be a quick stage, but this stage never is. It's really large, there's water everywhere. Alright, let's do some more Kraken plus Lich. And then actually I don't really care, I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm hoping at least these are the last 2 units. I'm going to take Canopus and just pull them up here to cut off their retreat. And do the same thing if they try to go by me with the low scout unit down there. And that's probably enough. Move this around. That exposes the Lich, I guess, but it has 60 physical defense or something ridiculous. Eventually, slowly, maybe. So, actually no, that's not the unit. Dang it. The dead unit is the one that I don't want to, that I would want to put back in base. That unit I just like to heal up, and I will use them for the boss. With the Nixies, well actually the Nixies, now that I think about it, the Nixies aren't going to do any damage to the boss because it's not weak against cold. That's a reasonable amount of damage, so maybe exposing the Lich was a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. Right, I'll go before the dragons, so I should be able to heal. And then I'll go retreat if I can, and move it so that they can't hit the Lich. Yes, it has high fizz, but it does not have high strength. Another dragon unit. And then maybe that's it. Hopefully.
Write it out.
So I'd like to get a little bit of bonus money. And certainly if I wait till after 3 days, probably not going to get much bonus money. And just need a couple more hits. Wow, did. I guess I didn't equip an item, but still, I would have thought do a little bit more damage with the Kraken. But Dragoners are pretty awesome. Let's pull him over here, and probably whoever's sitting there is fine. Although pumping heads aren't really ideal against that setup. Where's the dragon? Yeah, the dragon unit's still going back. Okay. With the golems. Nixies. Put them up front. And I don't think these guys are ever making it back. Got a bunch of skeletons swimming through the sea. Alright, let's go. See if that's the end or not. Still have another guy I need to get back to base to replace the dead beast in it. Interesting. Fire giant, maybe? Bryce. Actually, is that a fire giant? I thought I couldn't recruit fire giants. That might be a bug, or maybe it's just a giant. Let's see. Turn animation on, and we can see what its attack is called. Or maybe we can't. That looked fire. It looked like fire, though. Maybe not intended, because it looks better than my fire giant anyway. Well, I'll have to recruit one. See what his stats actually are. Oh, that kind of destroys that unit. Why don't we just sit right in here, and we can see if anybody's coming out. I'll have to go look at the map and see if there's a neutral temple, or I'm sorry, hidden temple somewhere in there that I can take.
Write it out.
Alright, got Golem's gonna quake me, so put a bunch of high physical resistance items on it. Then I put a rune axe on my golem because I think my golem will take it just fine. And should have gone to strong. That would perhaps have fatal mistake for the Dull Mage, but I got healing, so I don't know. Quake probably won't do quite 60, maybe 50 damage though. Yeah, about 50. Ouch. So then they only have physical attacks on the Golem, which... And I guess I should have thought about that and put on strong so that she could have tried to charm. Their Golem is probably more charmable than Mage. But with the Rune Axe, I should do more damage than they do-ish. Not really. But I guess it has better base stats given it's a second tier unit. 20 and 20. Ouch. Well, maybe I should send a flying unit after it, huh? Too bad my flying unit got destroyed. Although I guess they are coming this way. Actually... Yeah, let's send this unit after it.
Write it out.
Perhaps I should have considered that before I took all that damage. No items, but I don't really think I'll need it with Dress Ice Storms. And let's go ahead and turn animation back off. Well that's unfortunate. Oh, right, yeah, of course, but it doesn't matter because I'm flying. Alright, that fight went a little better than the last fight, huh? Of course, having the mage weakened, yeah, just so that I could kill the mage before he did a hit all, made a big difference too. From one hit all and one super hit all for Quake to 0 hit alls.
Write it out.
And this ought to work really well against red dragons as well. I probably should equip some items to do more damage and take less damage. But they're not really... Nixies aren't that weak to fire, I don't think. I mean, they're not super strong against it, but they're weak to lightning. It's a nice counter unit for the red dragons, because a lot of times, you know, it's kind of a symmetric weakness, so you got a cold creature that's weak to fire and a fire creature weak to cold. Not for the Nixies. And let's fly back. So the one unfortunately of a worm. Worms are just not, I mean they're not weak, but they're just not as tanky as pretty much any of the other beasts I have. Maybe, I guess they have higher defenses than the Golem, or not the Golem, the Griffin, but they just don't have the agility of the Griffin. So they can be more or less effective than the Griffins, just depending on what they're fighting. I think that's pretty much it. Let's move. You're almost there, just moving ridiculously slow. These guys are healed up. So let's start bringing people around. I guess maybe that's the best path for water units. At least the indicator thinks that's the best path for water units.
Write it out.
And then the floating skulls, I don't think we'll ever make it back to base at this rate. At least not before I go fight the enemy. Really? Okay, this unit's not so impressive so far. Just have to actually put them back to strong before... They still only do 44 damage to them. I don't think so, but it's possible. Close. And then nobody has 3 attacks. Well, that didn't really go well. So then we gotta play the same game here. Remove the dead beastie and put in a live beastie. I don't know that it matters that much for the boss. let's see, what are the supports? So I've got Kraken and Mermaid. Okay, so I just don't want anything that's too weak to ice damage, I guess. Might not catch them. Really, if that's the path you're gonna take, definitely not catching them on that path. What do I do with Canopus? Oh yes, he's the guy. And he's not ready to fight anyway because he's still hurt. They're gonna heal him. What? What are you doing? I'm trying to go after... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This Griffin up front. And we're gonna run right at this Dragoner. So you're going nowhere. These guys just start pulling toward the enemy base, but I really do think that is the last. Just healing, healed up. Alright, that one's ready too. Sitting there, what's it doing?
Fight it out.
Unless I missed it, go to the town and heal. Yes, yes I did. Well, drats. Because now, this is not particularly useful at all. Well, another unit to waste a ton of time on healing, I suppose. Okay, now where is he going? He's coming after this unit, maybe? That would be awesome if so, because I really want to kill it. These are going to go to the enemy pretty fast, so... Should kind of hem it in, it should fight one of them, maybe, eventually.
Fight it out. Healing should at least prevent the Dragoner from killing. So it should be at least be able to take out the Dragon, I think, with... No, won't be able to. Only does 20... I didn't equip items because I'm just a little impatient trying to just finish this up so I can go on to the boss. But just one more fight, unless it magically beats me somewhere. And then I should have had Warren not moving because it's going to be on land now, I think. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. Don't have to do that much damage. Youch. And that's my level 14 Dragoner, I think, or 13. Sunshine. I guess there's theoretically some use for that. No, 14, but only 91 strength. I think their Dragoners probably have like 120 strength or something ridiculous like that. Not quite healed. I guess in theory I could go take be someplace a little bit closer. Really, there's no unit that's injured that's too far away. They may be slightly down, but it's not a significant amount. I guess I should get sooner. Could heal sooner. Let's just check this one again. Now they're fine. And that means I'm not going to do it on day 2. It's going to take till day 3, I'm pretty sure. Actually, that won't even matter. All the water units and flying units are going to heal. I'm just going to be waiting on the landing units to get there. Well, I guess that means I might actually have the undead return to base. And then I could put in some sort of flying unit and send them all the way across the map. Perhaps. We'll see. I know the Brunhild is on this map, but I can come back and get it afterwards. Although, no, I don't think actually the Brunhild is going to help against the boss here. What I need is a Thunder Sword for the boss here, and I don't have one of those. But Canopus will obliterate the boss, most likely. Certainly mages, Lich will be pretty good. Well, it hardly matters. He'll fly straight over there. While that Dragoner unit is just kind of crawling along land. Found a city. Yep, end of day 2. Alright, well, I shouldn't have any challenge of doing it by end of day 3. More. Now, 171, 165. And no, floating skulls are not going to make it back. Probably take another day. So Pumpkinheads are not going to be particularly useful. I suppose I could have sent them back, but really the front line... I don't know, the Pumpkinheads actually worked out last time. But if I was going to do that same sort of melee attack, I would probably want to have the Werewolf Tiger Man unit. Or Weird Tiger unit, I guess. As they were renamed. They can burn through the Kraken. Although burning through the Kraken is going to be pretty expensive. It has 200 HP and I don't have a Thunder Sword. So, probably better off relying on ranged attacks. And let's see, there's an Eagle Man. So, I'm going to shift this around. Put one of the Nixies up front. And they actually, Nixies could frontline based on their stats. Oops. Put both the Nixies up front. But they just don't have, they only have 2 attacks, and they don't have a lot of resistances. But their strength and agility is actually quite good. It's very comparable to top tier melee units. So in a pinch, you can toss him out there. Really? Okay, I better recruit him this time, because otherwise he's going to. Okay, it's just a imp. Alright, well I won't have to run back to base to heal after I got beat to hell by the fire giant anyway. And I'll have to go test that after the stage, maybe, to see if that's repeatable. It certainly looked like a fire giant to me. Change this one around. separate people up front since they don't do any ranged attacks. And if I do break through the Kraken, certainly, and the Octopus, wherever the Octopus is... Oh, I sent the Octopus back. Well, the Kraken will get 5 attacks, so theoretically, he could pull off some sort of magic. Let's see, let's start the water unit first. It's just the one water unit. These are flying. This is mountain, probably needs a head start. Plains needs a head start. Yeah, I think this is forest. Probably get there first, actually, then. And theoretically, I could put the dragon in back. I don't know. I guess I can try that. I don't have any faith in the dragon hitting a boss from the back row. So I think it's still strength-based for oops. Still strength-based for the first 2 classes, maybe. Okay, so then I can have the dragoner protect these 2 squishies. Although probably the Kraken's going to attack the dragoner anyway. Alright, so let's let them go. Get low sky going. That's high sky. High sky. Low sky. And then I'm going to go ahead and move Canopus around. I don't know that the Griffins will do all that much damage, but certainly won't do any damage to the boss. Configuration. More, and then high sky. And it's going to be a little bit ragged, but they'll hit all around at the same time, I guess. And nothing else really to worry about. Because I want to eat mermaid flesh and become immortal. Yes, well, promises are meant to be broken. And I don't think Indoor keeps on. Alright, purple Kraken, that is freaking awesome. And I think I'll go leader. So we've got 2 mermaids and Nixie, and of course their leader goes first. I should have strong. Ouch. And of course I missed with one of the glorious lightning damages. Okay, that could be problematic. Yeah, best? I don't know what they're... No, they're just not doing enough damage. With healing, it's not going to be that... Well, I guess it depends on the Kraken. Right. He's a mess. Come on, let's hit him. Oh, okay, well, the good news is that Kraken is almost dead. So what I'll do here is I will run away after the next hit on the Kraken. Assuming that I do hit the Kraken again. Okay. Then the question is, am I in position to actually capitalize on that? I'm definitely sending this unit back. Because even if the front line dies, Warren should be able to do some serious damage later if he can ever hit them. This is pretty much the absolute worst unit that could go next because I'm not going to be able to capitalize at all on Kraken being low. Because I have 2 of my weakest, well, not necessarily weakest, but definitely not the awesomest people up front, so... Again, we'll just keep it on leader. At least everyone will be able to damage the leader from here on out. So if I can stay alive and actually hit the leader... Oh no. Well, I guess I should have realized that was coming and moved them both inside. Because then they probably would have both been able to hit the leader. Really? So now I'm going to like, completely kill her units, but be unable to do significant damage to her. might have to use some turrets this time. Alright, this unit would have been a little better for the last fight. But we'll see. I'm thinking that we're going to completely miss the leader with both the Angel and the Black Dragon and basically do 0 damage this fight. But if I plan for the worst, I can't help but be happily surprised when my Dragoner dies, maybe? Something like that. Aha, she didn't die. Alright, let's do it, let's do it. Nope. Aha, well, that actually was a substantial chunk of damage, so that makes this fight all more worthwhile, even if they destroy my Dragoner. And I'm not terribly surprised by that. I guess I should give the Angel a chance to go, even if it means death for the Dragoner. And goodbye. Well, you know, 40 damage is not bad. If I could do that for every fight, do a lot better than I have. Alright, this unit has a chance to do some damage. We've got a mage and 2 demons. So they can all do some substantial damage to the leader. Probably take some silly damage, yeah. And with no cleric, this is not going to go well for me. Just hopefully the mage will go before the mermaids do. Oh, they're on strong. Maybe? No, they're not on strong. They're just like on best or something. Come on, let's hit him. Come on. Ugh! I just cannot hit her. Really? I think she would be dead already if I could just hit her with thunder. Some of these other spells. Bye-bye, Ash. Hardly knew you. And he's going to join me shortly. Alright, there's a hit. Only 11. Interesting. Well, I mean, I know they're not super weak to... I don't know, well. This unit is not coming back anyway. That's disappointing. I thought we'd do more with black damage. Alright, now I've got the Halloweens who will be useless because I can't think of any good way to target the guy who would open up melee. Though melee was pretty much useless too because I just couldn't hit her. So, I think the only way I'm going to win this is with turrets. I don't remember how I did it before. Probably before I had, do I not have? Okay, there it is. Hermit does lightning damage, so it'll just frickin' obliterate her. Although my hero's only level 4, so it may not. Yeah, there wasn't all that much damage. So... I guess I could have timed it so this unit came right after, or right before one of the physical units, but again, I mean, I just can't hit her physically, so I don't know that it would have made any difference. I can barely hit her magically sometimes. And now I basically have no more damage to do to anyone meaningful. So, bye! And I think they're done. So this is not looking good at all. Alright, I should be able to survive this fight pretty well, but I'm just not going to do tons of damage because, well, I do cold damage primarily. Now the worm might be able to break through. Ow! I didn't even think I would take that much damage either. But yeah, the worm definitely will break through if it doesn't get double targeted by mermaids. Oh, come on. I guess I won't get double targeted by the mermaids, I just only get targeted by one of them. Really? I know I could do enough damage to her if I could just hit her. And again, I can't hit her. And I guess I'm out of attacks, so I had 1, 1, 1, and then 2 up front, so no reason to die. Yeah, I don't know what her agility is, but it's freaking ridiculous. Alright, now we got Kanafis, who is our last best hope to do damage. And certainly, if anyone can hit her physically, it should be Kanafis. Okay, finally. So at that rate, might actually kill her if they can hit her and do a little bit of damage. Okay, that did a ridiculous amount of damage. So, I don't know, I guess these are the units with the highest agility though, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised if anybody can hit her, it would be them. And I don't know if I can do 44 or try... Ah, right. Maybe I should have put him in earlier there to not feel like this was going to be a fail. Alright, so probably not going to get as much gold either since this is 2.5 days instead of 1.5 days like the previous stages. So maybe 20,000 gold? I don't know. I guess it is a slightly larger map, so maybe we give me a little more gold than that. 16, no, okay. But it's something. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Far Horizon signing off.